So in this video, let's take a look at how to pull weather data into flock metrics so you can match up weather information along with the productivity of your laying hens. So to do that, we're going to start on our global data page here. You will notice it says download weather data from, and there's a link. You can click this link and it will open up into a web page here. Now you'll need to update your location up here where it says station or place. You can type in a zip code there and find the location where you want to pull your data from. After you have your location set, you can then choose a date range. Now, whenever you do your date range, you want to do more than 30 days. So for example, if this is March, for example, and I want to pull in, just the past few days of weather, I'm actually going to pull in the past few months, or maybe even from January to today. Reason for that being, if you pull in less than 1 month, this makes multiple entries for any given day. And the way the spreadsheets work, it only needs 1 entry per day. If there are multiple entries for any given day, it messes things up. So whenever you import these, you want to choose more than 1 month. So we're going to go and choose, I'm going to say 2023. So we're going to just pull in from January to, we'll say the end of February. So let's say we're looking to get January and February's data in here. We just select the date range, and then we're going to hit export. And then we can export to Excel, or even the CSV file is fine too. But we're just going to do Excel. After that is exported, it's now saved in your computer. You can now go back to so you'll come back to flock metrics, and then you'll hit File, Import, and then you will upload from your computer. And then you will upload that spreadsheet. From this where it says, and then here where it says import location, you want to say insert new sheet. And then just make sure import theme is not checked. And then just say import data. From there, we now have our weather information in here. You can see it created a new tab called export. We're just going to basically choose from July 1st and just go all the way down to the bottom here and copy it all. Now, one thing to note, whenever we did that import, it does say July 1st, July 2nd, July 3rd, so forth and so on. There's only 1 entry for each day. If you see that there is a July 1st, a July 1st, a July 1st, then a July 2nd, a July 2nd, a July 2nd, so forth and so on, that means it grabbed multiple time frames within a day, and we don't want that. We just want 1 entry for 1 day. So if you see that, then go back and redo your export, but make it a longer time frame. So don't just grab 1 month or something. Grab 2 months back and then paste it all in here. But being that we have 1 entry for every day, that's good. That's what we want. So we're going to copy that. And then we're going to go to our weather tab. And then right under date, we're going to click in cell 2 under the date and paste it in. Now that it's pasted in here, there's one last thing we need to do. This date column here, we actually need to format to tell Google Sheets that this is actually a date. So if you click on A there, it'll select that entire column. Then you can go Format, Number, and then you can choose this date here, or I like this one. You can do a custom date and time if you want to make it, whatever format you want. If you want to choose that one, that works too. But whenever you do that, now when we go into our weather information here, you can see in February, here's your February, and it's pulling in all of our high temperatures, low temperatures, and all that stuff. Now let's say we're, today's March 3rd, for example, and we want to pull in these last 3 days of information for our weather. So we're going to go back to our weather link here, and we want actually want up to March 3rd here. But we can't just choose one day. We can't do from 1 to 3. So we're actually going to choose from February 1st all the way to today. So that pulls in that entire range. We're going to export that, save. And then we're going to go back to our sheet here. We're going to file, import, upload, and upload that last sheet that you have. Insert new sheet, make sure import theme's not checked, import data. Now you'll get a new one here. Again, we can see 2-1, 2-2, 2-3, so forth and so on. That's good. Everyone only has one entry. We can see here's our March 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. So that's exactly what we want. So we already have up to February 28th on our weather. So if we look at our weather here, we can see February 28th is already there. So we just need to grab these last 3. So I will click there, hold shift, click here, and copy that. And then you can go to weather and then paste that information in right there. Again, make sure this column A is formatted as a date. So it'll change those March dates. So now when we go back to our 2023 information, you can see March 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. They now have weather information in over here. And also when you look at your analytics page, you'll be able to see your weather data coming in. So that's how you'll import all of your weather information into these sheets. You can then use that to kind of match up against your egg layers and see how the weather is affecting your productivity. So now that you have the weather data in there and you've been logging your information on a daily basis, you have all the information you need to really dive down and see what's profitable, what's not, what's making your hens lay better, what's not, what feeds are working, what locations are working, what's making it more efficient as far as financially. And you can drill down with all this information at your fingertips. So I hope this all was helpful for you. And there's a download link in the description below to download Flock Metrics, and you can start using this right away for your laying hens. Please hit like on this video and subscribe to our channel. It really does help us out. And I hope these sheets really help you increase the productivity and the profitability of your laying hens. So thanks again, everybody, and I'll see you next time.